Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic as we always do. And I just really need a rank up to Mythic again, and so this is the deck that I think is the best for doing it. And so we're playing GRUUL Aggro again, but because it's just really fun to play and it wins lots of games, so that's what we're doing. I probably could tweak it up a little bit here and there, but I kind of liked how it ran last time. All right, let's mulligan that. Have to have our lands. I mean, I guess we'll keep this. We do have the 5 mana to get to Embercleave, and hopefully we'll just run into more good things. We'll drop, I guess, Forest so that we can actually have the Embereth as a possibility. What's up, Schmeeks? Thanks so much for hopping on. It is a good morning, man. It is a great morning. So this deck technically runs a lot more green than your typical GRUUL Aggro deck, just because of Gem Razor, because of a few other things that it's nice to have a little bit more green mana. But we have the 2 greens, so it's not that big of a deal. All right, another GRUUL Spellbreaker is not terrible. At least we're on the play. Yorion. For some reason, I was thinking elementals, or not elementals. Fires invention. All right, swing us GRUUL Spellbreaker. Dude, I am having a hard time speaking today. GRUUL Spellbreaker. Get down to 17. We have Bone Crushing, which could be nice. They have lots of ramp, but no lands. Okay, I was too hopeful. All right, so I think that we just go for more bodies, right? Gilded Goosey. Spellbreaker. Swing in for 6 and Embercleave next turn. We could even swing in with the Goose and be able to potentially stomp if we had to land. We'll see. We also do just have Castle Embereth now. Pump. Omnath is annoying because it gets to kill a Spellbreaker. Mythos of Aluna, okay. Yep, that's cool. Oh, and they make it fight. Oh, I forgot about that. That's so good. What's the name of my card sleeve? I'm actually not sure. I think it's just like Goblin King or something like that. I got it on one of the daily deals. There were just like one day that it was like available and awesome, and I'm like, okay, I'll take it. I dig it. Dude, Mythos of Aluna. That's terrifying. All right, well, swing in and Embercleave. They can do it. If they have another Mythos of Aluna, that's really bad. All right, they block. But if we get rid of their good creature, I guess it's not terrible. All right. I mean, if they have another Mythos of Luna, they actually still get to kill. They trade off with the Spellbreaker, but they get to kill it, and that's really not great for us. It is Goblin King? Okay. Wait, thanks so much for the follows, G Sweet and Jokar's Spoon. Jokar's. Dude, I'm so bad at English sometimes, most of the times. All right, so they get to... We do get to kill Cavalier of Thorns without losing GRUUL Spellbreaker, but then they get to bring back Agent. They have the mana to play it next turn. Domri's Ambush. Huh, all right. So... have 10 damage. They get to block... 1, 2, Bone Crusher should kill them. All right, so Domri's Ambush. We could kill the Grazer. And we're trying to get through trample damage. This technically does more damage for the trample side of things. Okay, so we swing in, they block 4 damage. We get in, they go down to 1. Because we have 10, and then we get to stomp their face. So there we go. I mean, shocking the Cavalier could also do it, but it doesn't really matter. We get them down to 1 here. Yes, perfect. Good luck, Jeff. Thank you. Hello from Australia. Hello from Spain. Oh my gosh, we have people from everywhere here. Oh, I hate the sound that sticks around for forever. Luckily, it typically changes after the fact. All right, what were we playing up against? Yorion Elementals. So, let's see here. I like this view a lot better. Enchantments don't seem very good. Scorching Dragonfire is probably the only thing I would bring in here. The Stonecoil Serpent's actually pretty good in this matchup, so maybe Scorching Dragonfire. GRUUL, yeah, that's the only way to actually say GRUUL. You have to do that. Big up Murka, yeah, Murka. Like, so yeah, so Scorching Dragonfire does kill a lot of the early game things that could be annoying, but I feel like Domri's Ambush is just better. I'm not sure what we cut for it. We just lose consistency on all the other things, so I think we just keep it as it is. Yeah, we need people from Asia here. We got Brazil, we got South America, we have Europe, we have Australia. That's 3 continents, right? Am I counting right? No, 4 continents. Sorry, 4 continents because America as well. Ooh. This can either be an extremely aggro hand because we have all the right things for it, or not very good at all. On the draw, I want to go ahead and keep it. We just hope we don't hit more lands. So the 4 continents. Oh, Indonesia. There we go. That's 5. What are the other? So there's Antarctica. What's the 7th continent? I'm forgetting right now. Oh, Africa. We need people from Africa. Get on that, guys. Jeepers. We will get down Pelt Collector. If we have a 2-drop for next turn. Oh, we did not want to draw more lands. Ugh. I already said Australia. Alright, well, killing Risen Reefs is a good thing for me to do. So I will kill all the reefs. All the reefers. No attacks. Do you think that Yorion is better here than Kahira? I feel like Kahira is better for the elementals, in my opinion. The occasional Lord, I think you get to keep a more consistent hand. Man, they just got the Cavalier way too quick for us. We have so many lands. It is not grand. I mean, I keep it because we get to get through stuff. Killing things is good. It's not great though. I think we're already done for this game. When it's a country and continent. Yeah, Australia is pretty cool. I've been to Australia. It's actually a really cool place. I went to the Golden Coast. Brisbane area. Yeah, okay, and they get to, yeah, we're done. We just have way too many lands in hand to do anything against that. Okay, well, we don't want that to happen again. But I think we just run it back still. Oh, Austria, not Australia. Oh, sorry about that. Dyslexia hits again. You just came off your, oh, is this MTG Meth? Just came off your own grind to Mythic. Awesome, man. Yeah, I've not I've definitely not done enough work to get there just yet. Robber the Rich can be pretty good. I mean, this is a really slow hand again, and they win the long game. But I mean, like, Robber the Rich is good. If we can steal a lot of good things from them, then it's fine. And this can get through the early game chump blockers and still get value. Embercleave is nice. I mean, Vivian is really, really good. I'm going to go ahead and keep it. We still have the chance to draw good cards. You don't like Embercleave? Dude, Embercleave is so fun. It's way better than, like, Teferi or all those other things that people play when they're not playing Embercleave. I'd much rather be playing Embercleave. And playing against it, honestly. True, but still do. Alright, what else? I can't play the Double Strike. There's just like a 2-mana Double Strike card. I've been debating on seeing just how powerful that can be. Because it is pretty good. Hey, we'll steal your Cavalier Thorns. Yes, please. Ramirez, what's up, brother? And Never Bear, welcome, welcome. All right, let's get rid of some more lands. We don't want any more of these things. There's a chance I should just be attacking in first, getting this on 3. That probably would have been a better play, because we could steal some really good stuff off their deck. All right, unpunished. Now we get for damagers instead. Omnath is the worst thing here. What do we have in hand? I guess we'll grab a mountain. Why not? Do it. Oh, dude, I love this deck so much. It's a good deck. This is just, I'm a GRUUL aggro player. That is definitely my favorite way to play. I like a lot of other ways to play as well, but GRUUL aggro just, No land? What ho? A foe? Gilded Goosey. Aethergust. We're gonna play Vivian on the next turn. Let's see here. I could just Castle Embereth. We do, I mean, I think we take action because it gets his Cavalier Thorns. So I can Castle Embereth, get through a Boreal Grazer, start killing blockers. Gilded Goose doesn't seem as good as that option. If they don't block... Alright, so they do block. We are just going to go ahead and pump. We get Vivian next turn no matter what. Getting rid of blockers, they're stuck on lands. I mean, they have 3 mana still. Alright, there's a land for them. Keeps it on top. Alright, now we definitely... Now we probably Robber the Rich just to take whatever they have on top. Just probably land. Or do we just go for Vivian? I mean, we're pretty far ahead at the moment. And being ahead with Vivian seems so good. Alright, play Vivian. Because the cool thing too is we can like -2 Robber the Rich, grab Pelk Collector. It gets a counter as we play this. Don't tell me you have counter spells here. Oh, okay. I mean, that's fine, I guess. Take action. No attacks. Pass the turn. Dang it! They're coming back. Stinking Aethergusts. Dude, I have no clue why they just felt like, you know what? We're just gonna take away Green's good card. We're not gonna let them have, what's it called? I can't think of it anymore. Alright, let's hope they don't have answers for this. Alright, let's go for, I think, Vigilance. What am I trying to say?
Beauty lies in variation.
Veil of Summer. I don't know why like Green has no way to protect itself right now. Green is crazy powerful anyway. There's a lot of good stuff, but the green aggro side of things where it should be there, like Blossoming Defense was always available. Like this has been the longest I think I've ever seen Standard not having a way for Green to protect itself well, and it's really annoying to me. Gosh, Mythos of Illuna.
You don't respect.
I think that's the biggest thing I'm learning from this game is that Mythos of Illuna is busted. Play Yorion. Yorion is fun.
I'd like you to meet my friend, Stompy.
My friend Stompy. That's bad. All right, questing beast is good here. All right, so I think we -2.
I brought friends.
Questing beast.
The more the hairier.
GRUUL Spellbreaker. Do we have the mana to get Clothis out as well? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with Gilded Goose. We have a good blocker that way. So I think we actually go Clothis here instead. Gilded Goose or Robber the Rich? I guess Gilded Goose. I didn't see what was on top. I forget that I can play things from the top here as well. Alright, swing in at face. I'm assuming they block. Keep Vivs alive. Alright, there we go. Dude, Vivian is so good! I mean, they can do the same type of thing here. If they have Cavalier and whatnot. Mythos of Illuna, all the stupid things. I think, honestly, Mythos of Illuna is good. Yeah, Villa Summer's banned, so it sucks. Yeah, basically. Yeah. Ban cards are lame. I think that it makes sense it was banned because it was too good of a card for other reasons. But, I don't know. I'm just frustrated. A-word. Oh yeah, so yeah, Blossoming Defense is what they had 2 rotations ago. And we went through like 1 rotation without ever finding like a good hexproof card for 1 mana in green. And it was brutal. Like green wasn't very good for that time, basically, or just aggro wasn't as good except for mono red. And I like the idea of having other aggro decks besides just mono red, you know? See, I don't think Blossoming Defense was a little too good. I think Veil of Summer is a little too good. I think just reprinting the Blossoming Defense would be fine. I mean, maybe +2/+2 was too much for 1 mana. Maybe giving it +1/+1 would have been better.
Every day is a new mutation.
But the fact that you can give something hexproof for 1 mana, I feel like that should always be around, and they just don't. They haven't been printing it for forever. Take the Mythos of Illuna. We still have enough mana. We have enough swingers. Okay, so tick up. Let's give it trample, I guess. Vigilance could be good, but we'll go trample.
Beauty lies in variation.
We want to be able to hold back the blocker, but Embercleave here seems really good. I guess we can swing with 1 and still do what we need to. They just have reach. We can even swing with Gilded Goose just to have a bit more. Oh, we also have mana there. All right, so swing in with Questing Beast at face. Alrighty. This is good. Okay, get in for 4. Hit Vivs 1 time. And again. Clothis should close it out pretty quickly.
Seems I
we'll just play things off the top just to get them off the top. Hold on to Rob the Rich so that we can come back later if we need to. So the worst thing here is Chandra. If they come out with Chandra and wipe a bunch of stuff, and Clothis can't block, that's bad. But we still get to keep questing Beast, which can block everything. Okay, this is a Yorion turn. Agent of Treachery, what? No. Hopefully they take Embercleave. So Embercleave stays equipped. They may not know how that works. Never seen GRUUL so many lands. Yeah, dude, I always have the worst luck when it comes to lands. Either we draw none at all or we draw a ton. I never have the middle ground. Dive down. Yeah, dive down. So I guess, yeah, in blue, dive down was okay. Dude, why not? What? You can still have my questing beast, dude. It's like, why print can't be counter stuff if you're going to print ways to deal with them right away? What's up, Soren? Dude, we got a planeswalker in the house. I mean, what are we up against? Lurrus? Okay, Gallia against Lurrus can be pretty good. Have I played an Obosh deck yet? Yes, I have. I actually did an Obosh GRUUL deck. It's on my channel if you guys want to check it out. Am I? There. Oh, he's fixed my Nightbot thing there. Yay for Cauldron Familia. You guys can tell I really like Cauldron Familiar. I actually do. I think that I prefer Cauldron Familiar over a lot of other things, but there's some stuff with that that's just annoying. Alright, Gallia. Swing them in. So we actually are wanting them to kind of overcommit to this board a bit. We want them to play stupid. That's what we don't want to have happen. And Witch's Oven. Alright, GRUUL Spellbreaker. Stonecoil Serpent's not bad. Attack in. Down to 14 past the turn. I don't think they're going to ban anything from this set, this standard. The Garuda deck kind of stopped, like just kind of fizzled because it's easy to interact with, just with like good decks. All right, so swings in. He's not swinging in. All right, so we can go Questing Beast, but I think getting rid of Priest of Forgotten God's better. This has protection from Domri's Ambush. I have to remember that. Alright, so let's see if they block. It does have Trample. They're going for the block. Good on you, sir. It has Trample. Okay, Stonecoil, X2. So Lurrus Deadweight would be annoying, but it could be a way to draw out the Lurrus. And then we can Domri's Ambush, kill it, and that should give us victory here. Please no land. The Lurrus. They have land for Deadweight. They do. Alright. I did call it though, just saying. I did call it. Alright, that's perfect. Okay. Let's see here. We want to get more power onto the thing they can actually swing in, right? So, Domri's Ambush, kill Lurrus, they sacrifice. Okay, that's game. Yeah, I think Obosh is really good. So the issue is with Obosh is that there's still a lot of downside to it as well. It's a 5 converter mana cost thing. You can deal with things that are 5 converter mana costs and a lot of things. So like, I think that meta changes a lot of stuff, but I don't think anything is ban worthy yet. I was debating on maybe Winota being too busted, but now that I've seen him play, I don't think it's too big of a deal. Okay, Scorching Dragonfires come in. And so this is what I'm in between with. I'm not sure if Grafdigger's Cage should come in because we don't want to cut out creatures in this matchup. We don't want to cut out ways to fight things because that helps us win. We have the mid-range style deck, so we want just more removal basically against this deck, and we can deal with Lurrus when it comes out. The issue is if they get Priest of Forgotten Gods out and go crazy with it. Like, Priest of Forgotten Gods is way more scary to us than Lurrus. I mean, a handful of no removal against Lurrus is bad, but... So we go down one Questing Beast, we drop... Probably Domri isn't as good, because we have other good things. So probably the Domri... Actually, well, so... Clothis is pretty good here, too. So many good things. Vivian seems really powerful. Gemrazer's not terrible either. But I think we run it like this. I do think that we're favored in this matchup most of the time. The GRUUL aggro deck is one of the reasons why this Lurrus sack deck won't stay in the meta as long, because I think GRUUL aggro is more competitive than it. Oh, if we hit land. If we hit land. Stonequill on 1, Paradise Druid. No guarantee. See, and this is too slow. I'm going to keep it because it's a keepable hand. I kind of like the Clothis, but creatures that don't get sacked. I mean, Clothis is a way for us to kind of deal with what they've got going on, because it doesn't get sacked. It does deal with the sideboard. So I guess we drop Questing Beast. We have more of them to run into. We don't have the double green mana for it. I think it's pretty competitive, the Luca deck. It is more combo-y than competitive, though. Lucky man. It's destroyed me multiple times. Ah, man, I hate you, Priest of the Forgotten Gods. Now we're on the Clothis plan. And look for removal plan. We'll get out Gilded Goose just to give him something to sack here. Why ever not? Oh yay, claim the firstborn. Dude, it's so good. Let's see if they played Lurrus. I probably played Lurrus and Cat again there. Recently. Drop Embercleave. Okay, now we need double removal spell. Alright, well, play Clothis. The card draw, the deal to everything, once Kroxa comes back, we're in a lot of trouble. Which we should be able to take care of Kroxa, kinda. Or not. Is that just converted mana cost? Wow. Well, we get rid of the mountain. We are going to take 3, 4, 5, 6. Ugh. Mountains don't help us though, we need forests. Dude, this deck is annoying. Yeah, see, Priest of Forgotten Gods is the main reason why this is good. If I think any card should be banned, it would be Priest of Forgotten Gods, but I mean, every deck has to have busted things for it to even out here. Yeah. Oh my heavens. Heavens to Betsy. Alright, take out Kroxa. We're letting him keep the Priest of Forgotten Gods, which is probably worse for us, but I think we just have to gain life here. We can't give him more fodder for Priest. We know we're dead to that. Actually, they could not draw anything useful here. There is the potential that they just don't have anything. So I guess we can go aggressive. So I mean, here's the thing: they have to draw a card here. If it's not a swamp, come on. What did I just say? If it's not a swamp or a black source, alright. They do lose their Lurrus. That's just something that matters, kind of, not at all. Okay, we'll get rid of Call of the Death Dweller. I guess we get rid of Lurrus. Go up to 7. Run it back. Hope they've got nothing again. We could Gilded Goose and have a bit more protection. Nah, that's fine. Okay. GRUUL Aggroo, shooing them in. Down to 14. I mean, we're still in this game. Clothis is useful. Alright, Mire's Grasp. Not creatures. Okay, give me removal. We have so much in this deck. I guess we'll get rid of Pauldron Familiar. I want to go for Gilded Goose over the Gallia here. Being able to have 2 creatures and Questing Beasts could be really nice. And then Gallia for the turn after to draw a card. Alright. Yep, Castle locked away. Draws a card. No black mana though, which is most of your deck, right? We are going to activate. We need a bit more red team, just in case. Here we go. Nice. Andy, thanks so much for follow and say my name. I will say your name. I just did. Keep this. We're going first. So I'm in between on playing Stonecoil Serpent on 1 or not. It is a more aggressive play. Because we have 2 of them, I'll hold off on the other one. And we do have a chance of having Graph Diggers, Gem Razor. We only have 1 copy. I'm on YouTube, glad to see you here. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I like Magic. I'll play it wherever. I'm trying to ramp up to where I'm streaming a bit more often. I've not been able to play it very consistently here on stream yet because I'm doing 2 YouTube channels. I'm also editing for someone else right now. In fact, I have to, after this, I still have 5.5 videos to edit. So most of those are pretty quick, easy edits, like stuff like this. Throwing it onto YouTube is, I do edit a little bit before I throw them on. It's not that difficult. What's in the graveyard? All right, let's go Spellbreaker. Take your Witch's Oven. Yeah, that's decent. Down to 12. Pass the turn. You heard of me from day 9? Wait, when did day 9 ever talk about me? The best way to get ranked in MTG? Honestly, this GRUUL Aggro deck is busted. It's really good. Right, they gain some life. We get to steal more things. Play a Witch's Oven out. Chomps gains life up to 11. I'm still kind of baffled that day 9 mentioned me. That's really cool. As in push rank, I always get stuck in diamond. Yeah, so I mean, this is the deck that I think is the best for it. Absolutely the best. All right, let's see if they go for the Fable Passage here, because they can't actually target Stonecoil Serpent here. So, pass to my turn. Okay, I think we just Domri's Ambush, kill this. Swinging for 6, swinging for 7. This guy has hexproof as well, which is pretty nice. We can target pretty safely onto the Robber of the Rich, so let's go ahead and do that. And now it's a little bit more protected from another Mayhem Devil. Yeah, it's nice when it decides not to give only lands. Yeah, I mean, you're going to have bad things happen in Magic. It is a random type of game, but I think that this one, first off, the games are faster, and so you can get through more games quickly without burning out. Because honestly, the burning out to games is a really legitimate, like, bad thing. A part of this. All right, so let's go. Scorching Dragonfire seem really good. Grafdigger's Cage? I'm not really sure. So creature cards in graveyards and libraries can't enter the battlefield. That does shut down Luminous Broodmoth. But I'm not really sure what exactly they're doing here. Let's go down Pelt Collector because it dies to Mayhem Devil typically. Sometimes early game things is good against Priest of Forgotten Gods though. So we'll drop one Embercleave, one Klothys seems kind of good. They're going to have things in the graveyard. We could drop like Robber of the Rich and play some Lovestruck Beasts. Just has big blockers. But I don't think that's really what we're going for. Actually, you know what? Gem Razors come in. Gem Razors come in. Go down one Domri's Ambush, one maybe Domri. One Domri. One Quested Beast because we went up on mana there. There we go. Cycle deck is really fun. It's faster than GRUUL and cheaper in wild cards. Yeah, that's true. Cycle, and it is a really good deck. Like, but I think playing best of 3 is the best way to go as well. The nice thing about the GRUUL deck is that like I'm only playing like 3 cards from the new set, and so if you did have some things from the older sets, you typically can curve this out pretty well. And you notice for me, I'm running lots of like 2-drops and things. You can cut out one of the things that are 2-drops, like Rob the Rich is a mythic, and play more Gallias or play more whatever else. I think Rob the Rich is worth it. Like that's actually a card I only had 2 copies of for the longest time. But yeah. Yeah, cycle pretty much everything until you get the Zenith Flare. I don't think that deck does quite as well against like a control matchup, but control's not been seen quite as much lately. Scorching Dragonfire is really good. Slow Land's not very good. Ramp is good. We can draw into a little bit faster lands. I think I'm going to go ahead and keep this. Double removal spell against their Priest of Forgotten Gods, like the annoying things first off, and then we just hope they kind of fizzle on everything else. That's the dream. We can hit Priest of Forgotten Gods, Woe Strider, Mayhem Devil, or Cruel Celebrant, or Midnight Reaper. Okay, they have a lot of good things. Yeah, we'll see how this goes. Yeah, I mean, the biggest thing is that Teferi has kind of shut down a lot of control decks by being in control decks. It's kind of weird. I mean, it's still definitely there, but definitely not as much. All right, grab. I technically should wait on this because I could play both Fabled Passage next turn. We don't play anything out. Whatever. Grab Force, pass the turn. Yeah, if you're playing up against the deck, yeah. Fiend Artisan. Fiend Artisan is just a 1/1 for the moment. Alright, untapped red source. That's what we want. Cycling can work without the flare, yeah. It's true. And I do think that I've actually played up against a cycling deck, and the GRUUL deck here did beat that. Did beat cycling. But I think they won one of the games. The fact that Zenith Flare also gains you life is a really big deal. It's really good against all the other aggro decks. Is he debating if he really wants to attack here? Alright, no untap source. We could play out Stonecoil Serpent here. I think I will, even though I'd rather it be bigger. It's nice to have something else to sacrifice to Priests of Forgotten Gods, which they could just go grab here pretty quickly. Mayhem Devil would be annoying too. Whoa, there's Strider. Wings in, yep, no blocks. Okay, yay. Lothus is something that can be good. Nothing in the graveyard just yet. I could ramp us up and we could get double Scorching Dragonfire. But I think what we do here is we get Woe Strider while we can. Get rid of the sack outlet. Fiend Artisan is annoying because it can just find more stuff. Okay. This one on top. Yeah. Ooh. Doesn't sack the goat. They must have some ways to gain life from things dying. Or I guess they already kept it on top. Bastion of Remembrance. Swings in, no blocks. Actually, wait. It's dual colored. Almost forgot about that. Gem Razor, kill Bastion. Yeah, okay, yeah, that seems good. Priest Forgotten God is still annoying, but we have an answer for it. It doesn't have haste. Yep, kill that. I don't think we can go aggro just yet, though. Let's see, we bring him down to 17. I guess we kind of can. We have some removal, so down to 17, past the turn. The fox. Oh, it's a fox. 6-2 to sacrifice things. Gem Razor. So Gem Razor with the snake, I think, is one of the best combos because just the little bit of being able to give this protection from multicolored gets rid of a lot of the removal that kills it. And the fact that it has a counter gets rid of Heartless Act. So basically just board wipe deals with this now. And it's a 5-5. I mean, 5-5 is a big deal. All right, let's go ahead and go for the Clothis. I think the life gain. Actually, well, Fiend Artisan being dead is also good. Before it gets out of range, yeah, let's go ahead and kill it. It also lets them dig for things. Swing in. Now we're definitely winning the race. They can gain some life, that's fine. They could have, like, call the Erstwhile. That doesn't do too much. Down to 13. Down to 12. Alright. Rob the Rich just for aggro. We can get to Embercleave pretty quickly. And actually, Embercleave gives us lethal. So Paradise Druid. Robber of the Rich, swing in. They may have removal. In fact, they have removal to kill the Robber of the Rich with weaponized monsters, so let's attack in first. I guess I should have just made them play it. Okay, pass the turn. This does it to any target. Witch's Oven, okay. Swinging with both Embercleave, Gem Razor for lethal. Okay. Sounds pretty good. Embercleave can equip onto this as well. You can't use Domri's Ambush on it, but still. Honestly, that's probably the biggest thing I'm taking away is I may want 2 copies of Gem Razor rather than 1 because we're running the Stonecoil Serpents. But I feel like then you have to go down the copy of what's his bucket of Questing Beast, which I guess isn't a bad way to go. It blocks Paradise Druid, and then does 2 damage. They can Heartless Act, take away 1 counter. I mean, they can stay alive on this turn. They can also sack and gain life. Okay, they just go for the in-your-face play instead. Keep this. Gets Yorion. I mean, turn 3 Questing Beast is always good. Maybe turn 3. I'm just having the hardest time talking today. Forgive me, folks. For I know not which I speak. Earth Militus. Alright, Robber doesn't actually get us anything here, but we're still going to play it for the damage. Hey, there we go. We do get Questing Beast turn 3 now. Which at least draws us card from a board wipe. We get them down below, down to 10. I guess not with the wall. Theory.
Let's slow this down.
We will kill that. They could bounce the Goose here. Robber the Rich does help us get some stuff off the top of their deck, though. We also have Domri's Ambush to kill Teferi.
I'll protect you.
Okay, bounces there. Okay, Questing Beast. Swing at face, kill Teferi. They gain 2, go up to 14. I mean, I don't like how much good early game interaction they had. Hopefully they go for something like Yorion soon, which Domri's Ambush is perfect against Yorion. Okay, Fable Passage, activate. I think we just go Robber the Rich. Maybe like hold up Stomp here to kill maybe the wall. I think our goal is to try to steal something good though. How many cards do they have? Yeah. So Robber the Rich. They could have counter spells. I could also Domri's Ambush. I feel like there's gonna be a board wipe next turn, so I don't want to overcommit. So like creating food token with this is okay. Swing in, swing in. Try to steal good things. If they just have board wiped and stomping, this doesn't do anything for us. If they don't, it's a pretty good play. Also, some damage at face is not bad either. We'll take the chance to get rid of this. I'm gonna chance that they don't have board wipe. They didn't shock this in. We'll see. Creates a 1/1. All right, yeah. If they're digging for something here, that's a good place for us to be. Yorion. Okay. Blink the shark. Do it. Okay, Domri's Ambush. Oh. Okay, I did target my guy, right? Okay. I was misclicking there a little bit. What's up, Sethok? Welcome. I think Gruul is the best to be climbing reliably, yeah. I mean, I could probably play mono red as well. Let's see here. So we get them down to 3, and then Questing Beast for the win if they have Shadow Disguise. Omen of the Sun. Okay, so I'd actually almost prefer Shadow the Disguise here. Then there are some other things that could be annoying. 2 to the bottom. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I mean, this deck is good against control. It's good against... it's just fast enough. I think this beats mono red pretty consistently for me, at least. In fact, I don't think I've lost a match against Mono Red yet with this deck. So it's good. Robber the Rich, let's bring in... do you guys think this is the Luca deck? We did see... Alright, so this, I think this is the Luca deck. So we bring in Grafdigger's Cage. I don't know if this deck also runs Winota. Go down 3 there, go down Embercleave because of Teferi. I think we kind of run it like that. Domri, bring in Domri. Actually, I'm not even sure they run that many counters in this deck. In Aether Gust gets around the can't be countered stuff. Vault Collector, meh. We'll go down 1 Domri. Yeah, Vivian is really good here. I probably should have brought it into this one as well, but we just needed those 3 copies of Grafdigger's Cage. So this is the other deck that I don't think I've won a match against it yet. The Yorion Luca deck. And so it is consistently beating GRUUL, and I'm seeing it more and more, unfortunately. But we've also played just drawn poorly against it so far as well. This is a good keep. I mean, Gallia to start drawing cards on turn 3. Junior 2, thanks so much for the follow. And Bubba Hugs and Downbeat, thank you guys all for the follow. Appreciate it. Okay, Stomping Ground tapped, pass the turn. With Mellitus. We don't actually get anything from the Robber the Rich here. Stonecoil Serpent is kind of interesting. So Paradise Druid gives us 2 creatures next turn. So let's go Paradise Druid. Pass the turn. Alright, let's see here. Deafening Clarion, we want Stonecoil Serpent. They could also just bring out 2 blockers here. So I think we actually, now that we're a little bit slower, we just have to go for the bigger plays. So I'm going to go for Stonecoil on 4. We could get it for higher. I guess we're just going for a 4/4. Let's go for GRUUL Spellbreaker. No attacks. Yeah, I'd rather this get even bigger. We could swing in with Gallia next turn and start drawing. Fire Invention is the worst card here for us. Okay, Shadow of the Sky as we draw a card. That's fine. I'm okay with that. We get to swing in for a bunch. Okay, so Robber the Rich, Zerta Goblin. I may end up wanting to change up and put counters on that. We have Domri's Ambush for kind of protection next turn, so... Ooh, still an Agent of Treachery. Yes, please. Now we kind of have... I mean, if we keep drawing lands, we could have a late game strategy. And as long as one of those is out of the deck, it helps. And they could have more in hand, which are dead for a little bit. I mean, they're only down to 16. That's not very low. Yeah, I mean, we're giving them information with the Gallia, but the Zerta Goblin has more variables or whatever. Like, we can do more different things with it, and so being able to do more different things with it can be nice. All right, Stonecoil Serpent on 5, Domri's Ambush on the next turn. It also can just swing through Yorion all day long. And it's a good answer for Luca if they do play Luca. Although they can just Luca, sacrifice Yorion, and call it a day. We could swing in Domri's Ambush after the fact. Try to steal something good. Like if we steal a Luca of our own, that could be nice. What do you guys think here? If they have Luca, I think we just lose to them sacking Yorion, getting Agent of Treachery. Maybe not. Maybe we don't like completely lose, but we do if we put out a big Stonecoil Serpent. Actually, we can't Domri's Ambush that way anyway. So I think that we swing in here. We get a Luca. Luca is good. All right, we'll see if they go for. And we stole like their entire combo. Now I almost want to just play the Luca out. All right, let's do this though. We're trying to keep them from doing their combo, and then Clothis. Next turn we get. I'm not sure that was the best play. Maybe playing the Luca was better, but it just like immediately dies to Yorion. Okay, Elspeth Conquers Death. They get back Yorion. Okay. Alright, attack in for 3. Stonecoil Serpent dodges almost all of this deck's removal. Play around Elspeth Conquers Death, yeah. They still do have Shadow Disguise and stuff as well. I mean, it's an 80 card deck, right? They shouldn't be able to play as consistently. They should run dead every once in a while, draw more lands, that kind of thing. No? Yeah, no, that doesn't work. Not in this. I mean, I do think that people undervalue playing extra cards. Like, I don't think it's that big of a difference. Alright. Nothing for Luca. I mean, they could still go for Luca, I guess. Actually, Grafdigger's Cage shuts down Elspeth Conquers Death as well. So we will go ahead and play that now. Zerta Goblin swing in. Down to 9 past the turn. Yeah, Grafdigger's pretty sweet. I forgot about it shutting down that as well. And it shuts down your combo. Yorion in the main board. I did not expect that. Um, 6/6. Looking for 6 next turn. They could go for another board wipe, but then we have Zerta Goblin. We're protected against this, so we will absolutely block. This feels like a board wipe. Drawing a card for Shatters is nice, though. Man, how many did they find? Questing Beast? Okay. Okay, go Questing Beast. I'm debating how many threats I want to throw out there. They could have another Elspeth Conquers Death, so let's just go ahead and swing for 6. Down to 3. We should be able to pull this off. Alright. Takes Questing Beast. Yeah, down to 1. They could flash in blockers as well. Castle Embereth is also lethal. I have a feeling that they have the blockers, but I think we just kill them and try to top deck. They go up to 5. So the blockers I'm talking about is Omen of the Sun, and I got the feels that they got it. But we have lethal with Castle Embereth. All right, activate. Didn't expect that. I'm fine with that, though. Vengeance Gaming, welcome, man. Sacrifices for the Scry. Grafdiggers does shut down most of their deck. But they're still not... Oh, like, it's definitely not game over. Teferi can bounce this and then they can combo off. Called it.
Right on schedule.
We get to play it again, though, so it's not like that big of a deal. Bounce Elspeth Conquers Death? Yeah, especially with this out. No more lands! This just dies so quickly. I mean, I think it's still worth playing. Keep it on top for sure. I mean, if we have like another good thing on top, we could even play another creature, get 2 things out.
Might be a bad idea.
Luca. Yep. They can cast stuff from exile, so they can just start hard casting things.
To fight monsters.
Only creature cards though, so they have like almost no creature cards. Yeah.
I have enhanced my tactics.
That was a lot of good things against us on the top of their deck there. Okay, pass to my turn. Alright, we get 4 mana available to us. Vivian. Ember Cleave off the top.
Cat dinosaurs? I love IKORIA.
They don't get to bounce. We do get Ember Cleave. We have to do it. I mean, this is lethal. So give it Trample.
We will adapt to any threat.
Pass the turn. It's like we found an answer. They have to top deck really well. They do get Castle Vantress here to top deck. Dude, this game is insane. And this is only game 2. Finally, Tom Cruise is playing Magic. Yeah, man. I'm his son, actually, so. I'm not, actually. Sorry. I shouldn't do that. Finds the Omen of the Sun. Means to the life. Luca's Agent of Treachery, still Vivian. They have to steal the token to have a chance here. So let's see if they go for it. Oh, that's right. We have Grafdigger's Cage. Nice. Oh, I forgot about that. I was freaking out. I was like, oh, okay, what do we do now?
Oh, I've done the hero.
You gotta
thing
play Elspeth Conquers Death, right? Okay. So then Elspeth Conquers. So Ember Cleave, we cannot cast it at instant speed, so I have to remember to cast it right away.
It. I'm done.
The game. Oh my goodness, what a close one. Just unlock that. Sweet. Thank you guys. Yeah, don't you guys love these emotes? I do need more subscribers so I can actually get more of them too, because I have a few more that I have ready to go and everything, but I think I have to have like 10 subscribers first. So we got 4, so that's the new sub goal. If you guys want to help support the channel, it's greatly appreciated. Use your Amazon Prime thing on me. It's a new month. So if you guys want to, you wish to, it helps support me a ton, and it's free. You get 1 free subscription every month with an Amazon Prime account. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for all the follows. Appreciate everything you guys do, just like hopping on. It's so much fun. It makes it really fun.